Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been planning how to make this video like the last couple of days, and yeah, it's taken me a fair few days to kind of decide like how to share this. So basically, yeah, if you guys know that Bonnie was very poorly a few days back, and it had been like progressing the last few weeks. And I explained, her symptoms and, what was going on. And, I've been syringe feeding her for a few days, giving her fluids, giving her food. And obviously there's no signs of improvement or anything, and she didn't appear to be getting better. So I came to the conclusion that I would take her to a vet. I wasn't optimistic about them being able to do much. I didn't really expect, when they tell you something and you don't quite take it in just because you don't expect it. So basically the vet said after doing an inspection, she'd found a lump on Bonnie's stomach, like her lower abdomen, and basically said she knew straight away that it was, some sort of mass type thing, which, potentially a tumour, something like that. The fact is, she basically said it's not something they can operate on, especially looking at the condition Bonnie was in. She would not have made it through an anaesthetic, like not a chance. If she had been fitter, even they say it's very, very invasive operation to remove something like that. And basically that's the reason why she wasn't eating, and it would be unfair to put her through that, especially with all the stress she's going through and the fact that she's so poorly. The last thing I wanted to do is put her through a really intense operation like that. And obviously as an owner, that is a really hard thing when you feel like there is absolutely nothing you can do for your pet and you feel like you're sort of letting them down, but you want to try everything possible. It's not a case of financially or anything. I would be willing to spend whatever it takes to get them better, but when it gets to a point where I don't know, the vet said she could even keep her going on pain relief if that's what I really wanted to do, but she said she would advise against that because it's really only prolonging her suffering, and yes, it may reduce the pain, but she's not eating herself anyway. I don't want to just keep her going and be selfish, because when she first told me, I thought, oh no, I can't have her put down because she's so young. I just want to keep her, take her back home and try things. But I just thought I need to stop being so selfish, because at the end of the day, she is not fit enough to get through this, through an operation. Even a healthy guinea pig, it's the position of where it was, it's not really operatable, and I didn't want her to go through that. It's a really hard decision and there's a lot of responsibility put on that. I literally just burst into tears in the vets just because I don't know, I just didn't feel like I could make that decision, and I know it was the right thing to do. And why am I getting teary already? I'm so pathetic, literally. It's such a horrible decision as a pet owner. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been through the same sort of thing, and it's horrible. It's one of the worst things you probably ever have to do as a pet owner, and decide that you have to end their suffering, because it's not worth keeping them going just to prolong the suffering that they're going to have to go through. So basically I just, after speaking to the vet for a long time and trying to, decide what's best for Bonnie, and just look at it from the point of view as, she's had a good life. I don't want to make the end of her life miserable just because I want to, a miracle cure or something. It's not going to miraculously get better by itself. So I decided that it's going to be the best for her just because there is no other option. And so basically, yeah, we had to have Bonnie put down, And obviously, like, when I was going to the vets, I did not think she would not be coming back home with us. So a really bad outcome from that day, but at the same time, I've kind of come to the realization that it was the best thing for her, and you know, to end her suffering, and to, you know, it's such a horrible thing when you, like I say, when you feel like you can't help because you want to do the best you can for them. Thank you to all you guys who have been so supportive and, you know, wishing her, you know, get well soon messages and stuff. That was so sweet, but it's not the same without her, and never really will be, because she's such a big character within the group. It does feel completely different, especially she's so young as well. Like, you know, it's horrible to have had to lose her due to something so horrible like that. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna end this video here.